Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day, and a great week so far. So remember, this is Mel Shepard, Paragon, Infiltrator, romanced Ashley in the first one, romanced Miranda in the second one, planning to romance Ashley in this one, and seizure warning, lights, flashing lights, and also violence. Don't think there's going to be in this one, but you can see the heads explode and stuff. So last time we actually met up with Samara again, Aradyachi Monastery, where her daughter's was. She lost another daughter, and luckily the one that survived can stay there, and Samara almost killed herself, but we convinced her. So just going to see her with the war assets, go through the Normandy, and then to the Citadel. Okay, so we only have a sorry. So these ones we've all gone through. So that you can read the sorry commandos. So that's what would have went to the sorry the monastery next if we hadn't cleared it. And Samara as well. Nice. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, she can't join us on the ship. Team member.
So, Sarah, about your buddy, the one who joined Cerberus. You heard from him?
No, I cut ties. Reported him for whatever good that did. No way I want that crap on my record. You've got new messages, Commander. The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way.
That is a little bit horrible.
Commander?
But if you're having fun with me, enjoying the game, and you haven't yet, remember to subscribe, enable notifications, that bell button so you know when I post. Hit a like, let me know that you like the videos, and you can always leave me a comment. I'll go read my messages now. Let's just go see what Joker and Edie has to say.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now.
I think that might be with Benning. Don't know why he said that line now, but okay.
Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. And the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut it anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy.
That's funny. And also concerning. But yeah, that was like that code. I know that's what she lives by, but sometimes that code is a little bit ridiculous and too strict. I wouldn't be able to go with it.
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the comm buoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we are not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Hopefully we're warned.
Hello, Shepard.
Okay, so let's go.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, Why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that take.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
That is actually hilarious, especially the innuendo. But haven't we had that conversation before? Or am I imagining things?
You know, next time we're at the Citadel, I think I might hit a nightclub. You should join me. The next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you've left the premises, okay? I worry about you.
Thank you.
Reviewing our maintenance schedules one more time. Everything is in order.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
There's got nothing to say.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Hey there.
I wonder who really thought this dog thing with the lights was a good idea. I don't have a problem with the dog walking around, but that light thing, who thought that was a good idea?
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't.
Thank you.
I talked with Williams. Between the 212, Horizon, and the Council's other guards, it's like death just follows her around.
Lovely.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not
No.
right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Kenneth, have you seen the new poker table up in the lounge? It's going to waste.
Well, I was thinking of inviting Sony and Trainer up for a wee game of strip poker.
Right. You're not going to invite Commander Williams, too?
She seems like a sore loser, and I'm rather attached to my tender bits.
That is kind of funny. So we didn't have Ashley, we wouldn't get that.
All good, Commander.
Commander?
Did you find a thermal pipe on your last trip to the Citadel?
Okay, so lounge is 7.
It's a brilliant tactic, when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder. Eliminates any local resistance. And for every soldier you add, your enemy loses 2. The one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
He's definitely got a point there.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business.
Yes, she does.
Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell. Or the Hanar. Or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better. Shepard?
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay.
Bad news all around.
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that.
On that we agree.
It's good to see you.
Okay, so nothing new there. So as you see here, we've got that electronic signature of hers. You can just read there, but we can either get power damage bonus or store discount. And I'm going for the store discount. So we've got a 10% altogether.
A pleasure to see you.
I'm not going to talk to the doctor. She's just going to tell me to go talk to Tactus on the Citadel.
Hey, Commander. I dug out some letters my youngest sister wrote when she was in high school. She was having a hard time. Teen drama and all that. Just needed her big sis. I guess with everything that happened down there, I just wanted to read them again. You sure make some unusual friends, Shepard. That is not a side of the Asari I ever want to see.
Shepard?
Okay, cool. So I just wish they would did some more effort with her. And Kaiden as well. Go feed the fish. No dead fish here yet. Let's read the messages here. Okay, memorial from Ashley Williams. Shepard, my sister, got everything set up at the Citadel memorial. She showed me what she's going to put up on the wall. It's nice. I wish I could do something to make this easier for her. She wants me to say something about our family. I know you're busy, but it would mean a lot if you could be there. Ashley. Cool. Found something. Miranda Lawson. Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get there. Miranda. Take a break. Okay, Shepard, I thought next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around CSEC near the shuttles if you're interested. Garrus. Headed for the front lines from Samara. I finished my business on Lesius. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it's most dire. Damn the code! While you do your essential work, I will do my best to help hold the front. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there, Samara. Okay, sorry squad ready from Corinne Lamais. Commander Shepard, as of an hour ago, Sorry High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. If you'll allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos who went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that that place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Ready to serve. Okay, getting away from work. Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel, Liara. Now I'm gonna probably leave this and the Garrus one. Now these ones are, especially in the original, they were more or less like your crew's last like goodbye and stuff as you were progressing to the end, but with the DLC it's kind of like that's your last hooray, so before the final battle. So it's kind of interesting but weird as well. And a lot of these are also when you lock in your romance thing. And this gets cut off again. Just want to see something.
Commander. Hello, Shepard.
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Okay, so if you really want those conversations with her, then you can, like, apparently just go back here and get them.
Commander.
Well, there she doesn't say it, but anyways. Okay, so you can read this now. Like I said, I don't want to spoil something, so there's not a lot here. There's nothing in this system, if I'm correct, otherwise I'll have to come scan it again. Let's hope I make it to that system over there. Kalini. Once again, if the Reapers do appear, I'll just cut it out.
I found something. Reapers eluded.
Okay, so that's 100% for that, so it's just
Faster
fuel,
than light
so
jump
just to get it to 100%. And that means everything else is in this place. Okay, you can just pause and read there again. Intact Reaper weapon. Nice. So if this is all fuel, this is kind of ridiculous. It's all three of them fuel, so I'll probably leave them as well, and since it is here at the station, and get them at another stage. And it's 750. And like I said, that seems like such a waste. So the personal apartment is the shore leave, the DLC.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'm going to the embassies.
I need to get to the embassies.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
Well, that's good to know. Even with my choices that I made. Okay, so Samara is over there, but I'm gonna leave her for now. Hopefully I don't miss her. Otherwise, I'll load and
My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about
just
to get shipped out too.
do it so you can see the conversation. Okay, so Miranda's over here, message terminal, and do this, otherwise she can die. This is one of the requirements of keeping her alive.
Shepard, thank God you're all right.
I'm fine.
I'm sorry. I wanted to see you in person.
It's better this way. The Citadel is a mess right now.
It sounds like it. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the elusive man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the elusive man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the elusive man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
You'll find her. I know you will.
Okay. I better get going.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Okay, cool. So, interesting conversation. It's really weird that a father would now work with the Cerberus that actually helped his daughter get away from him, but anyways. Okay, location of Morford and Karlak. If you remember, it's this Volus over here that we met in number 1.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus, when I'm not being interrupted.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, then not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the EarthClan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Okay, Volus Ambassador Din Korlak's current location is unknown. Biometric analysis does not detect him in any public location at this time. His last known position was an office suite near the human embassy. Okay, and then because we can buy, yes please, you can just read there if you want. Now says this, you can. This is basically apparently the. It might be a better version than the. I can never remember the thing's name, but the one that I like that looks like this, they just apparently made it better. But the Maddock, there it is. But it's less. It does less damage, but fire has a more better fire rate. There's a lot of these that you can buy if you want, if you like them and stuff. But anyways, I'm going to buy this pistol as well. As you see, there's also like, there's different stuff, so you can just decide which you like. There's even armor. And then I thought this was that I missed it, but after you do the coup and priority to Chanka, it's over here. It's part of, this is how you get it. It doesn't drop anywhere, so just to get that armor. And then quickly show you how the shooting range works, or how I figure out how it works. So I say here's the bench that you can use. So definitely, thank you. Let's stay for that setup at the moment. I say the thing is so huge you can't even see what it looks like on it. We've got a new shotgun as well. There's that one. And then so I'm going to this one. It's too bad you can't work. See, this is the best you can more or less seed. But okay, so you can see this one's got shield, this one's got health and armor. You can target control, it's just distance. And I'm not sure what this one does. And then this is the target reset. So as far as I can figure out, is like you can see like if it's a shielded target. Let's just how much damage you would do to it. So as I figure it, that's dead. And armor as well. So it doesn't. I don't know if that kills it. And then this one. Okay, cool. And the big thing that I like about this one is it's not automatic, but it's not reload every time like the Mantis or whatever I was using. But yeah, you can actually have a lot of fun there with the shooting range. It's too bad you can't work your squad mates' weapons there. I'll maybe come talk to Bailey after we've done everything. So this is now to more or less where you went with Kasumi. I'd do this as well just to not have it break again like Kasumi's does.
Was the Bolus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
This is stupid. It's like, I'm ready.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus. It's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to CSEC, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. What are you...
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays.
You're gonna go on about them all night.
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Zaeed?
It's Zaeed! But what is he doing? Now with the next part, I might be wrong here, but if it's not Zaeed, it's actually kind of like timed, and it doesn't matter which side you go to the apartments, it's always the wrong side. and then you have to go to the other side. So we'll see how timed it is with Zaeed there. With not Zaeed, if you actually take too long to get to the other door, then you lose the mission.
How long till we killed Kolak?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Kolak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Zaeed used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaeed? How you know my name all of a sudden?
Good question.
So I normally go this side, but even if you go that side, then it's this side, so you can just, doesn't matter.
Damn, wrong door. He needs you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. He's a recent acquaintance. How recent? Very. Shit. All right, I'm listening.
You what?
Won't hurt to keep him alive a minute longer.
So you said,
Won't hurt to split the bounty one less way either.
Been a while, Zaeed.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turn? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
look at that Renegade one. Beat him, Zaeed. Now, once again, if Zaeed's not here, you can't get both of these. So you have to choose. But here, you can use one of these and you can get it.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus's better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaeed, what are you doing here?
Later, C-Sec's on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
Nice, so there we go both. But see, it looks like you get a little bit more time or have more time when Zaeed's here. Also, just for interest sakes, if Zaeed is not loyal, he dies there. He fights the mercenaries and knocks them or kills them, but then he gets injured as well and dies. So just Liara there. Since we do have the discount, I think it's on this one, or it might be that one. Let's see first. There's the aquarium VI. I like this at one stage there.
If it exists, we carry it.
And even talks to the fish when you're not around.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Now, Liza, I'm leaving these pipes. I'll explain why.
Please visit any of our LCOS Combine affiliate branches for any and welcome to Kanala Exports.
Let's buy some more fish.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
And we even have a jellyfish.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart.
We appreciate your visit.
Welcome to LCOS Combine Arsenal Supplies. Thank you. Come again.
So I think we've been through all the conversations. We can give this in while we are here as well.
Her name is Tasha Poray, of course. P-O-R-A-E. No, I realize you can't tell me where she was deployed. Can you inform me if she's under orders not to communicate with her family? It's been a while since I heard from her. Uh-huh. But I would be contacted if she were injured, correct? Yes, I'm listed as her bond mate. Yes, I can hold. Her name is Tasha Poray.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
Always delivering the good news.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Gee, just look at all this.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount.
Okay, Dreadnought, Fighter, and Kodiak.
For the best in the business, Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Shoot smart. Shoot. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods. Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Agor Munitions. For deals you never see coming. Welcome to Cipertine Armory. Thank you for shopping at Cipertine Armory.
Well, that's all the shopping done over here.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on
Let's
the
see
elevator
where
menu.
we've got. Yeah, there's Garrus. Maybe Joker, Cortez. Which is hilarious that they don't have Jack there. Actors, Kelly Chambers. Okay, so I think let's go there first.
1 moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Okay, once again, be ready for a Paragon pool.
Shepard, thanks for coming.
It's a soldier's duty.
I wanted to be here for you, Ash.
It's tough to see her go through this. Damn it. There I go again.
I hope Sarah can find some peace here.
I'm glad I can be here for her. She wanted me to say something about her.
You'll get through this. You need to be strong for Sarah now.
You're right. I'm so proud of her. She's no career soldier, but there she is, coping with all this. Reminds me of Dad. Whatever was going on, he'd put a smile on his face for us.
Your family made you what you are.
He did his best with 4 daughters and a strong wife. He always said live fire exercises was good prep for facing his girly horde.
Your sister's waiting. You'll be fine.
Right. Here we go. Okay. Remember the trip to the beach the summer before I left for basic training?
Just pause there and read what the subtitle said. Places. That's one thing I hate about these triggers is I interrupt the conversation. I wish they rather made it that when you pull it, the conversation continues, and then when it's time for the interrupt, or they gave you a time after the conversation finishes.
I'll meet you back aboard the Normandy.
Okay.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Your purchases are a credit to the Hegemony.
We can quickly talk with him.
What the hell are you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing.
For Batarian. There we got Zaeed Mazani.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Who were those people you were with?
Bunch of mercs from Omega. Signed on with them when I heard they were making a hit on Cerberus. Should have studied the job longer.
Who were those people you were with?
bunch of mercs from Omega.
And then it
Signed
just
on with them
repeats.
when I heard they were making a hit on Cerberus. Should have studied the job longer.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you, and you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
I like this line that they give here.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
Ah! Careful!
Once again, the female Shepard and he flirts horribly there. Let's see this one quickly.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Shakwa spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
And then once again you can choose one of the Renegade or Paragon ones. Don't be a fool!
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference, and our mission may just save everyone. Now is not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
I heard about the horrible things Cerberus did during the coup. That's not the organization I joined. I've heard so many sad stories. These people have lost so much. I've heard so many sad stories. These people have lost so much.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
I think after that we need the bar.
Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Wait. You asked if I got heavy on. I never said
I did go through all these conversations in the previous video. So we should be able to give this back. It's the I think it's this one. The Sorry Presidium Commons needs a statue. No, it's not that one. But anyways, it's one of these that you get where the monastery was.
I've recovered some tech from a library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D-24 if that would help.
Really? Well, damn. Couldn't hurt. Thank you. Maybe those texts will help the Asari remember how to fight again. Yes. Make it required reading. Light from the shadows, Path of the Justicar, all of it. I have Matriarch Athea's backing on this. I want every Asari maiden thinking with the mind of a huntress.
Okay, there it is. Liara's father's still alive. She's got the back. Well, hopefully she's still alive. And we can quickly talk to Joker and Edie as well.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
Good for you.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented his body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
I can just talk to them quickly.
You just introduced me as your personal assistant, Mac.
Yeah, it's the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Uber-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional. Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot, but points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dallas Linron.
Ew.
Okay, so I think that's now what all the conversation is, that which one's hot, which one's not. But this is going to be where I end the video. I had a lot of fun, very interesting. Glad I finally bought that sniper rifle. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to finish up on the Citadel, and then we'll continue on with the quests in the next video. So be well, have a great day, see you in the next video.